How's it going, YouTube, and welcome back to another video on Silica. Today we are going to be doing a very painful challenge. Well, actually, to be honest, it can go in two ways. It can either be really painful or it could be relatively easy. We're going to be doing crabs only versus both human AI factions on Rift Basin. Yeah, so wait and see, I suppose. Like I said, these videos I really don't like. It's a one-run deal, so I won't be like uploading multiple runs or anything like that, unless I lose, obviously. But it is a one-run deal, so there's not going to be any edited footage. I'm not going to restart. I'm just going to go for it and see how I go, and I'm going to upload it as raw footage. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification button. I will be streaming again this week, in the week at some point. I've yet to announce it, but it's probably going to be either Wednesday or Thursday. And we're going to have a community match where I will be commentating over the top of, and then we'll be jumping into some community games also. So definitely stick around for that. And also on Saturday and Sundays, Sundays for definite, we'll be live at 7:30 UK. For some Silica Sundays, and on the Saturday, hopefully I'll be able to go live with some Starship Troopers. So, without further ado, let's start the crabbening, shall we? Right, okay, so we're going to select Rift Basin, we're just going to go for it. We're going to do Alien versus Human versus Human. And I can only use crabs, so I will start with Impalers and a Hunter. I will have to throw them in a corner somewhere. The only other option is throw them in the enemy HQ, but it runs a risk of me actually killing something on the way, so I'm just going to lob them in the corner and just leave them there. And, okay, so, any other challenges you guys might have thought of? I know there's a shrimp-only challenge that people want me to do. I will get around to it. Oh my god, I don't really want to do that, but yeah, whatever. As I was saying, guys, yeah, if you've got a challenge in mind, just let me know. I will see what I can do. But we've literally spawned right in the corner, by the way. Gonna throw these guys up here. And the Hunter also. Right, so they're going to go off and climb the cliff and do what they want. We are now going to have to go for a cheeky scout. So we're going to send one horn crab this way. I don't know where the AI is going to spawn. I've spawned right in the top left-hand corner, which, to be honest with you, is quite a nasty spawn. Because I'm in the wide open. I'm really in the wide open. I'm not a fan. I'm not going to lie, I'm not a fan of it. And we've yet to find any biotics at the moment either, to start off our production. But we are going to start building straight away. I need to put down a biocache even before I start, because it will unlock the other buildings. So, yeah. Hopefully we'll locate a biocache relatively soon. Like I said, you know, even if this is a failed run, I won't. I'll still upload it as it is, as me failing. You guys are more than welcome to try the challenge yourself, and you might have a better outcome than I do. You might do it quicker. You might lose. Just let me know how you got on. But we are moving out with the crabs, and also just a reminder, guys, I can't take control of any of the units. As soon as I do, the AI will take over production. And we'll probably start chucking out other units as well. So I kind of lose in that aspect. Oh my god, there's no biotics to be found. Literally no biotics to be found at the moment. I am stuck in the most remote, nastiest corner, just in general. If I bring up the map, look at that. No green spots whatsoever. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. Literally nothing. Nothing for a good mile. This is so bad. This is probably the worst. There's our first biotics. And it's so far away. I'm going to have to node my way there now. It's on the far right there. Actually, no one's appeared here. Okay, so we're going to go for that one first. So we are going to go for it. We're going to send these guys up there already, because I need to start gathering some goods. And we're also going to get the quantum cortex down straight away. We're going to have to just pop it there for now. And let it build. I'm going to need spawning cysts relatively soon. If the AI locate me, they will continually send units after me. So I really need to be careful. And as soon as they do, I'm pretty much locked in. So I need to either find more biotics and try and get my way up there, or just purely concentrate on just spawning a hell of a lot of crabs and seeing how I go. Okay, so we've located a Centauri scout, I believe. Centauri scout buggy, or a light quad. Okay, so we've located Centauri's base, which is to my exact south. What I will probably end up doing as well is I'll try and build some stuff up here. It's probably going to be the safest bet to have something up here, you know? Ideally. Again, the biotics, they're few and far between. It is not looking good so far. Just in general. I can't really do any damage to that bunker. The crabs won't do anything to it. It's its natural structure. I can't command them to attack. Okay, so the scouts are being sent out. I've got to be careful now. I'm going to start sending my crabs back for defense. I'm actually going to send this group back. I'm going to keep this horned crab running around. Right. So, we're going to branch this node off as well and start heading towards the other biotic. We are also going to get some spawning cysts up here. Okay, so I'm kind of strapped for cash now. But it will allow me now to start spawning those glorious shrimps. And eventually I would want to get a nest up there, just for safety. But I'm not too hopeful for this run. I'm not going to lie. I've probably got the worst spawn you could ever get on Rift Basin. Now, I suppose a good thing is that Sol and Centauri might go head to head first. And leave me alone, because I'm in the far north. Maybe. Is a very debatable maybe. But we'll see. Right, well these guys can literally go to this biocache. I don't know why they're deciding to return to the other one. Okay, so we've got one there. We've got one here in the cliffs. There could be one up here at the top of the cliffs here. Looks like they will be the ones we're going for. We'll continue to push these nodes south. The spawning cysts are almost ready to start spawning more crabs. We'll keep going for now. Not crabs, sorry. Spawning more shrimps. We're going to do 4 shrimps from this one, and then we're going to start spawning standard crabs for defense. Looks like the light quad is making his way towards me, which is not good at all. I'm not going to lie. We have got crabs ready for defense. We're going to get them behind this rock, so they're kind of in cover. And we're going to continue our node push to this biotic. Also, I want to start getting upgrades here at the Quantum Cortex. I need to wait for 3,000. Another light quad. Actually, the same light quad, so... Sol must be here. It's either here or it's here. But I got a feeling it might be here on the minimap. Which would be better for me, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie. It literally would. Because it means they're in close proximity whilst I'm far away. Okay, so. We are pretty much at this biotic. This crab, to be honest with you, let's try and find Sol. Let's send a crab off to find Sol. He's still running this way. He can go there. I'm pretty much there now. Crab's coming out. We've got a lot of shrimpies. We'll get the biocache down here now. Oh, I've just located Sol, and they are where I thought they were. Go Alpha 1. But there's a rifleman. We're going to run away from him. We don't need to engage Sol just yet. So it means we can explore this whole northern sector without angering the human AI. Looks like they're actually going after each other. Oh my god, that's so good. Means I could be the third party in this instance. I was really concerned they're both going to hit me, so which they still can, technically, but more likely it's now looking like I might be okay for a while. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Centauri buggy, please leave me alone. Quick crab, run. Run like the wind. Okay, so we're not going to actually spend any more money at the moment. Right, these guys can get just tucked in there. Then I'll be really happy with them staying there. Okay, so we found a nice area for biotics, mainly. So I'm relatively happy with that. So I'm going to keep going up in the upgrade pool. I'm not going to spawn any more crabs just for the moment. Because I'm going to go for horn crabs, which now I've got unlocked, but I also want defensive turrets from the alien point of view. So now we've got that one on lockdown. We're going to go straight across and head for the cliff here. We're not going to touch the southern pool. It's too close to Centauri, and I feel like I'll be defending it more than I need to. So we're going to head to the east, and we're going to grab these two. I think I'm being shot at. I am. Oh, there's a soul rifleman over there as well. We're going to continue to push north with this horn crab. Okay, this crab boy can stay here for now. So I definitely think a good spot to put my nest will be up on that cliff edge. My new nest, if I were to start taking a lot of damage. Because to be honest with you, I don't think the AI will be smart enough to teleport up there. Well, they can't teleport up there, but to like use rocket launchers and stuff unless they've got visual on the nest and the system themselves, which I don't think they will, to be honest with you. Not unless they've got elevation. If they've got elevation, they could probably see it. Like from here, maybe. Yeah. But I doubt they'll get elevation, let's be honest. Okay, well, we're continuing to gather funds. We're now going to unlock Gamma 3. Let's just check defenses quickly. We still haven't unlocked them just yet. We're actually being hit now by 2 scouts. So let's see if the crabs can deal with them. That's what they're here for. That's what I built them for. It's for defense. Okay, I've got access to a new nest. And I will get that built quite quickly. So Centauri's deciding to start on me. Which, to be honest with you, isn't what I wanted. It's definitely not what I wanted. But we'll see how it goes. We're going to keep building. We're going to keep going. We're going to get ourselves set up for these biotics. And then we can kind of just like concentrate on the crabs then at that point. Oh no, Soul also having a little stab. Right, so the crabs are moving in. Whether they do what they're told is another question. They are doing what they're told. So the reason why I order them past the enemy unit is because they seem to have a start-stop mechanism, which isn't intended. It is a bug with the alien infantry. So they've dealt with that attack. We're now going to have to go after Soul as well. Yeah, it's kind of like a bug what's happening with the movement from the aliens. It's not intentional. Okay, so we have got the ability to produce defenses. And we are going to be doing that now. And we're going to keep... Oh, we can actually. Never mind. I was going to say we're going to keep going to these biotics, but I've actually run out of money pretty much. Whether I can node just a little bit more. I think I can. Also going to split off here and start noding down this cliff. Right, this might not be enough crabs to deal with these guys. It's going to be down to the defenses to deal with them. The shrimps have now finished with this, so they're heading here. And luckily enough, I've got defenses going up. Right, this crab can now head this way. See if there's any more biotics around here. I haven't got the biotic map up. There is like maps out there kind of tell you where stuff is. I haven't really studied them, to be honest with you. I'm kind of going off memory, mainly. That's how I kind of knew there was stuff over here. Because I'm going off memory, just in general. Right, so we're getting to a point where I can now stop myself building resource points. We are pretty much there. Looks like all my crabs did fall. Unfortunate. But it was expected. And I'm not too concerned. Not at the moment. I mean, they're just shooting nodes at the moment, and it's not much of an issue. What nodes they can kill, it can just be replaced quickly, you know. As long as I defend, you know, what I'm putting down. Which I will do. I'll put more turrets up. I know I'm out of money at the moment. It's because the shrimps are actually on the move. But I can now safely say I've got those biotic points taken. There's another one to the north. I'll do that again if I really need to. I think this might be enough biotics for me to deal with the enemy. Oh, we got that glitch. Wait. There it is. Okay, so how are we looking? Light quad coming my way. Scouts going back to their home base. These shrimps are too busy chomping. We've got some protection, but I do feel like they're vulnerable still. We've got 6 horned crabs. We're going to move them down to the resource point. We need to build a new nest. 4,000. Not far off at all. And we're going to spawn more crabs as well. We're going to try and get economic boom. We'll send them. We'll send another 7 to another point, perhaps. Okay, so kind of find a dip to put this nest in. This is probably going to be the best place, I reckon. To be honest with you, right there. Okay, so the nest goes there. We're going to get some spawning cysts up on this area here. We can start spawning new crabs then. And new shrimps. Do I go after this buggy? To be honest, I will if it becomes an issue. But I'm not too concerned. I'm going to leave that crab there, actually. Again, just shooting nodes. Nothing really going to harm me like that. I am worried if he pushes the nest. They're like the other nest with the quantum cortex there. That's probably my only issue that I have. Of course, we've got the glitch again. Okay, so we're going to keep putting down these cysts. We're going to go for probably about 6. So we could pump out crabs really quickly. And also I could pump out like 6 shrimps like at once. So, you know, that kind of gives you another eco area basically. They are actually pushing my nest at the moment. Like, again, my quantum cortex is over there. See, I haven't got many crabs. That's the issue I've got here. So I'm not individual selecting units because I just want to swarm the enemy. Try and catch one of these buggies out in the open if I can, if the alien will allow me. No, they're doing that stop and start motion again, unfortunately. I don't think I'm going to get to them in time. Oh, I might better get one, actually. Nah, too much start and stop. I won't better grab him. Which is unfortunate. Right, anyway, we're going back here. The shrimps are doing what shrimps do best. I've lost all my crabs, but we are now going to have opening fire from these turrets instead. And they're pretty much going to deal a lot of damage to these quads, so. That biotic pool's almost done. I'm not too worried about defending these. I don't think the AI will really come up here, so. We're just mainly protecting the cortex. Really. Okay, that should be enough spawning cysts. We can now concentrate on other things. These defenses are still going up. This one's about to finish. Awesome. So, this heavy quad's actually been damaged. Actually, yeah, there's been a lot of combat happening between these two factions, which is great, but Centauri seems to be really, really trying to take me out anyway. These shrimps are almost done with this pool, and they got to cross this ground to get to the next one, which is not ideal. This crab won't move. There we go. Yeah, they're pretty much finished, and these guys are not going to be moving anytime soon. We're going to pump out some more shrimps. We're going to try and get some more economy off the ground. And then we're going to start pumping out crabs. Lots and lots of crabs. Okay, so they're on the move now. We're going to wait them out a minute. I know some of these guys still have biotics on them. Yeah, a few of them do have biotics on them still, which they will re-deliver. There he goes, delivering them. However, they have a tendency just to run for the nearest point. So, I think now's as good a time as any for them to go. Seeing these guys have gone north and these guys are trying to go up here. They're going to run into my towers in a second. I think I built a hive. I did. But the thorns should be doing enough damage to them anyway. Yeah, they are. They're messing them up. We're good. Right, let's see if the shrimps make it. If not, I have got another 6 shrimps on their way. There you go. Another 6 cheeky shrimps. Do I do another one? Do I do another 6? That's the question. You know what? Why not? That'll be our last 6 shrimps that we're going to be doing. I think the rest is now going to be horned crabs. And who do we attack first? Centauri's being more annoying, but I haven't seen Sol, which could possibly mean Sol's holding out. Tech 3. They're being attacked, actually. Centauri's being attacked, so... Ooh. I'm going to go for Sol. This is very lucky. It's very lucky that I've not been harassed as much as I should have been. Like, not in the last video. In the last video, I was harassed non-stop, you know? I had to take down 2 siege tanks to get the win there, basically. This time round, we're kind of lucky with the fact that Sol's been left to pretty much to attack Centauri. Okay, well, we've got 12 shrimp now on the single point. I might see if I can move off a few of them. Offload them to here. He really doesn't want to go, does he? Right, another 3 can go now. There we go. Right, okay, we're good. Right, heavy quad, killing off my nodes. Absolutely fine, I don't really care. Nest isn't relatively safe up there. I've got a few spires. And I'm now pumping out crabs. Again, there's a glitch with selecting the spawning pools. The spawning cysts. Okay. We have to wait a little while. I might build some more spawning cysts. And then what I might do while I wait for the spawns to peak, I may just push a bit further north for that other node to the far north here. Kind of get it prepared for harvesting. And then I'll be kind of stuck with where I'm going next for resources if I need to. I could go south, but I have to go through either the left side of Centauri or through the middle. And that's probably the most riskiest play. So the best thing I could do is try and take Soul out and then just take their area and take all the resources there. But like I said, that's a scenario where I need resources. At the moment, I don't think I do. I think there might be one here as well, if I remember correctly. Just send a crab over there quickly. Right. 10,000. 11,000 now. Biotics. Looking good at the moment. I've got other challenges planned, mainly to do with vehicles, actually. But I'm debating whether I should do them or not. I'm thinking maybe a staggered time start as well against AI. For example, I leave them for 5 minutes, and then I go, and then try and like catch up to them. And then I want to try and get some online games done as well, but the problem with having online games done is they're very inconsistent, and also I'd require the community to join me, which, to be honest with you, streaming is always better for that. So it's hard. It is real hard to try and figure out what I'm going to be doing next. I will cover patch notes and beta branches and tips and tricks and stuff like that as per usual. But for the challenges, we are getting to a kind of like a end point at the moment. How am I going to get up there? See if I can get up that way. And I mean, obviously, I'll tell you what I can do. The next 2 challenges, we're going to have shrimp only challenge, where we try and kill the enemy shrimps. It's going to fail massively, I can tell you that now. And the other one will be, can I kill the alien race with a harvester in the opening refinery? I think that'll be such a funny video. I take a harvester, the very first harvester that I build. I leave the AI to start working, and I'm going to literally drive a harvester over to the alien base and try and kill it. I reckon it'll be quite easy. I'm not going to lie to you. We'll see. And then obviously if the harvester dies, I fail. And I'll try it with the humans as well. The humans will definitely be hard to do. Maybe not if I lose the harvester, I fail. I keep sending harvesters at them. Trying to harvest them to death. Harvest the humans. Oh, wrong crab. Right, okay, let's spawn more crabs. We have got another biotic site. See another one as well to the south. Which I thought there was one there. So we're going to actually just go back there as well. and just build another biotic. So I think we're set up for the rest of this game. I honestly do. We are spawning so many crabs. We need just loads and loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of crabs. Like, you just don't understand how many crabs we need. Especially with the AI, like the movement for the crabs being so funky as it is. It's hard to, like, get them to do a command without having to jitter about. So, we are gonna have to spawn a lot of them. And not only that, we want to kind of sweep. If we can sweep both Sol and then Centauri in one crab sweep, then mission accomplished, you know? Right. That's another biotics pool sorted. We've got this one here already. Quite high up, quite nice, out of the way. This one's a bit out in the open, but again, we're defending it. It is on lower ground as well. This one again, I mean, I'm not too worried about this one here, but we'll see. Like I said, the Sol haven't really touched me whatsoever. Centauri have kind of trying to, but they're dealing with Sol mainly. Having issues at the moment. Right. Oh, okay. Here's the first hover tank. Not much of a threat. And it's Centauri as well. So Centauri must be winning relatively good against Sol. A little bit damaged from incoming fire by the looks of things. I could easily take them out with this crab army I've got at the moment, but even if I lose these nodes, it's not going to matter. Not at all. It's whether or not they start harassing the eco is another question. I mean, they've got to go around to harass my eco, so okay. Centauri's a threat. Definite threat. We have got a lot of crabs. A lot of crabs. And we're still building crabs as well. We're still making crabs. I've got a lot of money as well. I might start building more defenses just to help me out. The reason why I'm letting defenses in this challenge is because the humans would have natural defenses from their HQs. So, and it's only fair that the aliens get some sort of defense as well. And I do know Martin, aka Dram, did say you want to put defenses on top of the hive. So I'm not too concerned. Like later on, I'll revisit these challenges again when the AI's improved and such. Okay, so we got we've got over 120 crabs now. I think we're almost at the point where we can actually hit them. And we'll keep producing even after we've sent these guys off. I think I'm okay leaving these guys trying to destroy my nodes. I'd rather just go straight for them. I might actually go for Centauri first, to be honest with you. Kind of deal with them. Actually, I don't know. I might leave him. I might go for Sol like I originally planned. Sol is there. We've got Harvester. That's ultra heavy. Yeah, I'll probably go for Sol first. That's the Harvester harvesting there. Right, okay. We're going to send 134 crabs to start with. Let's send them all. Let's go, Crabling Army. Right, so they're going to take a while to go over those rocks anyway. My defenses won't open fire, so they can't actually see the enemy, but they're too busy concentrating on the nodes that were bridging this gap here. I lost that as well. Right, let's start pumping more crabs. We'll just keep production up as much as possible. Then, wherever we lose, we replenish. Right. They all should be building. Producing crabs. Okay, Sol was intercepting me, which is not what I wanted. And it's a light armored car as well. It's like probably the worst thing the crabs can go up against, because the 30mm cannon just shreds crabs. Heavy quad I'm not too worried about. We need to shred this boy. Okay, he's dead. Heavy quad next. I wonder if Centauri send their units to intercept my crabs also. Be very interesting if they are deciding to do that. We're going to wait for all the crabs to get together before we move any further. I mean, we've got, what, 90 odd actually just down here at the moment. We could push it, to be honest with you. This is more than enough. I do believe. All sat in the Bolterium at the moment. Waiting patiently, the crab is. Speaking of which, here comes more Sol forces. Heavy armored car this time round. A little bit of a threat, but not too bad, because it is a heavier, slower vehicle. I think that's the harvest opening fire. Oh no, it's a hover tank. Okay. I would be concerned about the hover tank if I was using just generic units, but because I'm using crabs, it really can't do much against a swarm of crabs. Just too many of them. Too many men. Too many men. Go, my crablings, go. Attack the humies. And here comes Centauri as well. What are you doing? Actually trying to defend your enemy. Okay, get swarmed, let's be honest. Actually get swarmed. Oh wait, no, the tank's still alive. It's been helped. No, someone swarmed the tank, man. There we go. Right, the tank's been dealt with. Again, I don't know what Centauri's doing. They're really just wanting me dead. We're just going to carry on our push. We're going to go for the heavy factory first. Attack the harvester along the way also. We're out in the open here. We've been shot by all sorts of machine guns. Coming in from quads and all sorts. We're going to send more crabs into the fight very soon. And again, Centauri's sending more vehicles this way. Now, I always run the risk of losing my whole army every time I go back to the spawning pits, because I just don't track them anymore. So if they do a mistake, or if they're not moving, then they just get killed out in the open. But here's the risk I'm taking. Kind of just proves it there, the risk I'm taking. Now, I'm losing crabs, like, non-stop. I might send these after this harvester. I might, the 16 boarding that harvester. The lag is getting real. We're 10 frame per second gamers now. We're inside the ultra heavy factory. If I kill the eco, I kill Sol. So these two harvesters are their eco. And at the front line as well. It's their own mistake. It is literally their own mistake. Yep, the harvester's gone. This harvester's about to be pushed. This factory is about to be destroyed. There goes one harvester. Here we go. We're going to board this one now. And start killing it. Go, my crablings. Kill the heavy quad while you're there. Centauri, what are you doing? Actually defending Sol, technically. They're not even concentrating on yeah, they're concentrating on my forces rather than the Sol forces. In a normal online scenario, they would be at each other's necks in civil war, and you just steamroll the aliens. That's what normally happens. But these guys are actually like... Oh, that's a rail tank shooting. No issue for the crabs. We're going to go for the HQ next. This harvester's almost down. That was Sol, I think, shooting... Was there a rocket truck, maybe, from Centauri? Might have been a rocket truck from Centauri, to be honest with you. Keep producing the crabbies. Keep spewing them out. Do you know, when I first thought about doing the crab challenge, I thought it'd be so much pain. Yes, the one where it's just a 1v1 crab challenge was so much pain. But this one seems to be okay. If the both human races were allied, there's a way to make them allied. Oh my god, I've lost it. Yeah, look at my crabs all gone already. If there was a way to make them allied, I think these 8 will actually finish off this HQ, so we're good. Then they would make things infinitely more harder, but there's no way for that at the moment. That's something I would be looking to do again in the future. Down to 6 crabs inside the HQ. They will finish off the HQ. 5 on this refinery. To be honest with you, they don't need to be on the refinery. I've killed off their eco. They can rebuild harvesters. And, yeah. Oh, my shrimps are being attacked. Okay, you're proving a bit of an issue now, Centauri. It is time to wipe you off the planet. It is time to remove you from my sector. Over 140 horn crabs at the ready. I'm going to push their base. I'm not even going to bother going for their forces. Time to push them. Time to push them hard. I will finish off Sol as well, but I've kind of neutered them. They've got no eco. They've got no headquarters. They don't have resources. They're totally neutered. All they've got is their remaining defending forces, which I can just push with the next army. It's now Centauri because they are a relative threat. They're still able to build units, so... Ooh. A Sol rocket truck. I just lost quite a few units just then. What do I have? 140? I've now got 95. That's how many I lost in a single salvo. I lost a massive chunk of them. And I lost another lot as well. Oh my god, the rocket truck. You nasty thing. Look at all the dead crabs, man. Come here. We're carrying on. 76 crabs. Gonna try and gut that HQ straight away. Light quad also coming. Continue building crabs. There we go. So we're at full manufacturing again. Let's kill this quad quickly. It's harassing my crabs. Of course it would be in a field of Balterium. Of course it would be. Looks like the Centauri forces have all died out. Huh. Easy. Easy peasy. Another heavy quad from Sol. Let's turn about, what, 20 crabs around and send them back. Oh, the field of Balterium, man. Come on. And the rail tank's coming this way as well. All we want to do is just gut Centauri. We can finish them off again in a minute. We just want to gut them first. Get rid of them. Even Sol sending forces after Centauri. I might actually lose this army at this rate. Perhaps I should have finished off Sol. Because they're coming up behind me and just shoot me in the back. Whatever. We've got more than enough money to rebuild. And the most of the force is already on its way past the cliff there, and already out of line of sight. They are nowhere near siege tank ready. They still need one more mark. Is that a pulse tank I just seen? Wait, where? There's a pulse tank in that research facility. I cannot see it. Is it here somewhere? Oh, it's right there. What? What sneaky pulse tank? It's going to kill the research facility for me. It's literally just gutted. All tech for Centauri. Just did me a favor. Huh. Fair enough. Don't know what Sol's up to. They're trying to get to my stuff. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Right. I think that's all of the pits building. Yep, I think I've covered them all. Cool. Here comes the crabs. Already killed a refinery on the way past, by the way. Killing the barracks on the way past as well. Yep, barracks is gone. Just chomping on the way through. In an ideal world, I'll be coming up from the rear of the headquarters to stop it shooting at me, but I'm not too worried because my force is just incredibly large. It can just, yeah, I mean, look at that. Look at the craziness that the Horned Crab army can do. Just zzz, dead. Gone. Harvester next. Kill off the eco. All they could build is light quads at the moment. To be honest with you, you can go there. The 35 can go for the harvester. Right, I think we can kill Sol as well. With this army that I've just produced. Over 100 probably? Yeah, over 100. Supreme firepower of the Horned Crab. Go, my crabs, go. Like quad going after my my other crab for some reason. Oh, the FPS drop from me telling the crabs what to do. Oof. Oh, this harvest is dead. Yeah, gone. Done deal. Radar station. Refinery, heavy factory. Wait, did they only have one refinery? No, I killed one on the way past over here. So where's that harvester that they had? Is it down here maybe? That I didn't see. Okay, so this spawn up here, despite it being incredibly out the way from any source of biotics, it was a very good spawn to have. If I spawned here, it would have been a different story. I reckon. Or even here, it would have been a different story. Yeah, very much things would have been different. All the crabs making their way in the desert night to kill off the rest of Seoul. By the way, guys, the most recent update, you can actually burrow your crabs if you didn't already know. See? You can tell them to burrow. So they're burrowing where I literally told them to go. And they'll stay there until you decide to move them out. So good for ambush tactics. Right. That is Centauri gone. Removed from the game. Now. The quiet scutter of over 100 crabs. To finish off what remains of Seoul. Gutted. Absolutely gutted. No eco whatsoever. No more units remaining. Actually, hold on. Okay, they've got a railgun tank, a light armored car, and a hover tank. But, yeah. They are annihilated. There is no hope for them. There is no hope. Kill the research facility, kill the refinery, and take down the factories. I don't even think their guys will even get back before I remove them from the game. Actually, no, they might get back. Because this one is quite far away. This heavy factory. But then saying that, I have got another army coming up to kill it. So, I don't know, we'll see. We shall see. And, yeah, I mean, the game still took around about an hour to complete, so, you know, normal game time. Despite me just having crabs. Just the standard time. Nothing huge. No, I thought I will kill Seoul before they're able to return base to defend. There's nothing much more they can do. Oh yes, they're done for. Good game and all that. All these crabs moving in as well. The last building to be claimed is going to be the heavy factory. Oh, there is a unit. And it is the light armored car returning home. But is it little too late? The crabs are upon the final building. We are going to see them ultimately fail. They might take down 1 or 2 crabs. If they're within range. He is just out of range at the moment. He should have range at least 1 of the crabs. But it might be a little too late as the building starts to fall. And it is a GG's. Not enough time for Seoul to defend themselves. Well, there we go, guys. So that is the crab versus both human faction AIs the challenge completed. It wasn't as tough as the one beforehand. I think that's due to the main fact they were infighting. Despite the push to Seoul was very much a... well, I didn't neuter them, so it kind of was a victory to start with. But they did manage to beat me off. That didn't sound right. Anyway, I digress. Guys, if you got to the end of the video, you can put that down below. What I just said then. It's a nice way for you to say, look, I got to the end of the video. You are a clown. Guys, thank you very much for joining me today. And don't forget to join for the live streams. We'll be doing more Silica over the course of the weekend. And some Starship Troopers as well. And we'll see what the beta branch has to offer. But again, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.